Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Acer CEO Jason Chen.
Good morning. Welcome to New York and welcome to our event. So for people coming today, I would like to know you a little bit better. So how many of you are first time ever joining Acer Global Press Conference? Raise your hand. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How many people been here for more than 3 times? Well, quite a bit of you. All right, so we need to make sure that for people come first time, you will enjoy it. For people been here for multiple times, I want to assure you today we have something new. This time we decided to come to Brooklyn for a good reason, because this area is becoming more and more diverse. It represents more and more opportunities. It's an area that is up and coming, very artish, and it represents new lifestyles. And today, our theme is about turning a new chapter for creativity. We're expanding over to enterprise. So for Chromebook, we are offering Chromebook not just for education, but for enterprise as well. Chromebook 715, Chromebook 715. Let's see the video. In the past few years, Acer actually put lots of effort to make our product thinner, lighter, and use Eric's language, more sleek. Look at this baby. This is our Swift 7. It's thin, it's light, and it's small. You look at it. It's 14-inch. It's smaller than regular 14-inch by 25%. And we are extending our thin and light technology from consumer into commercial computers.
That's right. So a beautiful device. We've talked in the past, Jason highlighted now how we've spent time and energy developing thin and light systems for consumers. Now we're bringing that to the Chromebook space. And this here is the TravelMate P6. This is the crown jewel of our enterprise lineup. We've taken some of the knowledge from making things thin and light and applied it here. For instance, this has a crafted magnesium aluminum alloy chassis. So it's very light, it's sturdy. It's also very thin, it's 16.6 millimeters.
So thin and light, same technology applied over.
Borrowing our design language, but it's also very powerful. It'll take care of all the work you need to get done in a day. For instance, it has a 20-hour battery life.
20 hours battery life.
Now, if for some reason you've gone the whole day and you're almost out of power, you can also recharge up to 50% in less than 45 minutes.
So quick recharge.
Quick recharge, even a full 100% in 2 hours.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Now, it also needs to be durable and secure. On the secure part, we also have, of course, a fingerprint reader to keep it secure. It's
all right.
It's industry
security
grade.
And reliability, very, very important.
And then because it is designed for road warriors, it's going in and out of a bag all day, it's traveling with you. It's tested for mil-spec, and it's certified for mil-spec.
Well, what does that mean?
That means it's going to take a drop, it's going to be in an environment with moisture or humidity, and extreme temperatures
More
and still
endurable,
work.
basically.
It's durable. And
Wonderful.
It's thin, it's light, and it works all day.
We've got our Nitro line of products. It's always been through us through thick and thin, including the Nitro 5.
Nitro 5 is one of the very popular device that we offer to the market.
It has, and because of that reason, we felt it was only fair to give it a bit of a refresh, to give it some high-end components to allow gamers to take their gaming intensity up to the AAA level.
AAA level.
And to do that, we've included a 144 hertz display with 3 millisecond response, as well as some of the most beefy hardware, 9th gen Intel Core processors, and the latest NVIDIA GeForce GTX graphics.
So basically, we upgrade and refresh Nitro 5.
Of course, we want gamers to play with the intensity they crave, so we needed to give them the machine to make that possible.
That's wonderful. But you know what? Nitro 5 is not the only one.
It's not, it's...
Let's look at Nitro 7.
Let's see it.
Nitro 5 is already a very popular system. Nitro 7. Tell
Here it is,
people
Jason.
what's new here.
This beautiful laptop you can see right here, it's already different than the Nitro 5. You have a brushed aluminum top. The whole thing is actually primarily aluminum in this machine. And
Wonderful touch and feel.
It is, and you might notice there's something immediately different about this from the Nitro 5.
It's actually thinner.
It's much thinner. If we can pop it open, and we did give it that high refresh display. In today's gaming world, you need high refresh. And it's actually been proven in some reports that you get a better KDR, kill death ratio, with higher refresh.
KDR.
Yeah, it's important for gaming. You need it these days.
Yeah, that's what people are looking for.
Yeah, in addition to this this nice design, you do have some of the latest beefy hardware. You've got 9th gen Intel Core processors, latest NVIDIA GeForce GTX graphics, up to 32 megs of RAM. Basically everything you need to push gaming to the extreme.
To the extreme for Nitro 7.
But the main difference here is this is a thinner body, around 19.9 millimeters, 2.5 kilograms. So if you want to game on the go, the Nitro 7 is the perfect laptop.
So it has the same performance or even better, but much thinner, easier to go.
That's right. It's a beautiful piece of hardware. We can't wait to give it to gamers around the world so they can take their gaming on the go. With our monitors, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So the monitor is basically the same thing for the gamer. You can have the beefiest machine possible, but if you don't have a good display, none of that matters.
Exactly.
So we've always tried to provide the premium display for the person out there who wants to have the most premium experience.
We are already #1 in many places.
Exactly.
And today, we'd like to introduce a new one. This one looks pretty big.
If you like big displays, this will accomplish that. This is big, beautiful, and fast. This is the Predator CG7 display, 43 inches.
43 inch.
Yeah, 43 inches.
So it's as big as the TV and the living room.
Yes, it's bigger than my own actually. So 43 inches of ultra high def. You got 144 hertz refresh rate, which TVs cannot do. You also have Visa certified display HDR 1000. So if you want HDR content or to play HDR content, which I think most gamers do these days, that high contrast,
yes,
it can do that too. And in addition to that, it can do some things that TVs can't, and that's with its adaptive sync and...
Oh, I was just joking. TV is different. This is a different level. This is much better.
This is truly different. So it has a lot of console functionality with its adaptive sync and VBR, which is the variable refresh rate. So if you really want to enjoy console gaming and PC gaming, if you do both, I think a lot of people do these days, this is the perfect monitor. I think a lot of people are familiar with this one. The Helios 300 has been incredibly successful for us, especially on Amazon. It's been one of the best-selling gaming laptop, I believe.
Let's look at it.
All right, sure, let's see it. news, Jason. This is the new Predator Helios 300.
This the #1 gaming notebook refresh.
That's right, and because we know that a lot of people are very devoted to the idea, there's a lot of positive feelings about it online. So we thought it was only fair to keep some of the same feel and look as the original.
Look and feel, consistency.
Exactly, but there's some obvious differences about the inside of the machine. We did include a high refresh display. Of course, you've got to have that high refresh, 144 Hz, 3 millisecond. You've got to have some of the latest hardware, which includes RTX 2070 with Max-Q design, so you have the latest graphics to push your gaming. In addition to that, you've got 9th gen Intel Core processors.
The nice Chen, this new CPU.
Exactly, but there's always something unique about the Predator gaming laptops.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
This is the cooling, our 4th gen Aeroblade 3D technology.
The new generation of our thermal fan.
That's right. So we're able to push the Helios 300 to new extremes with the new ray tracing technology and our
For gamers
4th
like
gen.
to overclock, want to stretch the performance, this is the one.
This is the perfect one. It's going to cleave a path through all other gaming laptops.
But today, we'd like to introduce to you the big brother of that, the flagship of new Predator system, the Helios 700. Let's look at it. Without an industry partner to work together, we can't do this. So today I would like to invite Steve Long from Intel to join me on the stage. Steve, my old friend, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me back and on the gaming section, Jason.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yes. We are very excited about gaming, and we're very excited about what you guys are bringing to the gaming segment.
Of course, of course.
You know, Jason, last year you had me here to talk about our vision, and I talked about how the PC is the place where people can do their greatest contribution in the world. Gamers are no exception. Gamers do their work on PCs.
There you go.
It is the best performance they can get.
And we need Intel to provide the new CPU to be able to do the performance.
And that's exactly what we're here. We're very excited about this. But first, let me just say a couple things about the gaming segment and what Intel's been doing, right? We've been partnering with you guys for a long time. We've been over a decade promoting and investing in this segment, involving it through partners, ecosystem partners, influencers, gamers, and in the esports category, as you know. We have the longest esports tournament, that's standing esports tournament.
We have sponsorship.
In the Intel Extreme Masters, and that's exactly what we're here to announce today, right, Jason? A 3-year extended sponsorship.
Long-term commitment.
Long-term commitment from Acer, 3 years on sponsoring the Intel Extreme Masters. So very excited about that, Jason.
Yep.
Even more exciting, though, are the products that we are about to launch. We're a couple of weeks away, but, you know, you guys, as usual...
Come on, talk about it.
You're fast. One of the big things about Acer is your velocity, and here you're a couple weeks ahead of our 9th generation launch, but let me say a couple things about it.
He's about to break his embargo, so
no,
go ahead.
Look, I'll tease the audience with, we are bringing the world's most powerful processor ever, platform ever designed for the notebook. You are going to get desktop gaming performance.
Wait, desktop gaming performance into notebook.
On the go. Into notebooks. Exactly right. So, Jason, it is obviously about performance in the processor, but it's beyond that. Wireless gamers, they want an opportunity with LAN velocity wirelessly. So Wi-Fi 6, you've got Optane memory, which drives responsiveness that gamers want. And best of all, and something you guys do super well, overclocking capability.
Well, it's gamers do extra well for overclocking. We do extra well on the thermal that will be able to accommodate
all of that in a package which will not overheat. And I know you're going to talk about your thermal capability. So we're very excited about the Helios 700, very excited about the partnership. This is a platform where you can play, record, and stream with no compromise.
No compromise.
Gamers are going to do their best contribution in the world, and whether it's killing or whether it's just performing at their highest peak capacity, we're excited about this platform.
Let's show our Helios 700. The flagship system, the new flagship system for our Predator.
Like Steve mentioned, this is our Predator Helios 700. It has really high-end processing in it. And because of that, we needed to make a unique design for this system. And that is possible with what you can see right inside. This is the keyboard. Let's
okay, so key is not now. Key is when we open it.
That's right. This is right here. This looks like a normal standard keyboard. This is the Hyperdrift keyboard. And Jason, do you want to go ahead and show them what happens?
What you can do is you can move the keyboard.
You can slide the keyboard down. This gives direct access to two 4th gen Aeroblade 3D fans.
Provide you the better thermal.
Of course, you can overclock to the most extreme potential with the GPU and the CPU. And the GPU we're running inside this is an NVIDIA GeForce 2080, not Max-Q. So you can really push this to the most possible extreme. And in terms of what's also inside, we do have an awesome 5.1 audio system. But back to the keyboard, in addition to the wrist rest, what's unique about this keyboard is also right here. These keys are not your standard keys.
Wait. You are now coming to a very important point for and uniqueness for this system. It's a keyboard.
These are called the MagForce keys, and how this works...
Again, say it again. What
MagForce keys.
MagForce keys.
MagForce keys, that's right. And how these work is, typically when you press a key, it's from 0 to 1 actuation. 0% speed to 100% speed. But with our keys and their linear switch technology, you can actually have actuation from the initial press down all the way to 100% complete press.
So we talk about education. We talk about enterprise. We talk about gaming. But what next? Let's see it. What happened is we have done quite a bit of gaming business. In fact, we built up $1 billion, more than $1 billion business in 3 years. And I can tell you, anything beyond $1 billion is a big business. And we are very happy to see that. But in our observation, in our research, we found about 50% are gaming PC users. They also use the PC to do productivity work. And even more, about 15% people, 15% are gaming PC users. They actually never use computer to do any games. And therefore, we start to observe and start to think very hard. There is something that is untapped needs that people will need the performance, but they have no choice but to use gaming computers. And that's where and how we get to where we are today, about to launch a new brand. To introduce ConceptD, I would like to invite Angelica to join me on the stage. Angelica, thanks for coming.
Thank you. Jason, I'm thrilled to be here today. ConceptD is a brand centered around creators and these 4 pillars. Precision for high color accuracy, performance that is fast, dependable, and responsive, optimized cooling solutions for a quiet work experience, and a design that is timeless and functional.
So it's basically built on top of everything we already done. The performance, the thermal, the color, the display, everything that we do, and have to make it better, more detailed for creators and for developers.
That's right. It is truly an invitation to create. And let's talk about product.
Let's finally start to look at products. First product we would like to introduce is ConceptD 9.
ConceptD 9 is our first creator notebook, and we're going to be showing a lot today. And it's the ultimate in performance for 3D creations. And let's talk a little bit about its
Come with a
versatility.
pen to start with.
That's right. We have a lot of versatility with ConceptD 9. And as you can see, it comes with an integrated stylus Wacom pen, so you're able to create, sketch, annotate with great ease. Also, we have the easel arrow hinges. So this permits the display to be able to flip, rotate, extend. Also, for creators, color accuracy is key, and they require to be able to see the finest of details on our display. And ConceptD 9 offers just that. We have a 17-inch 4K ultra high definition IPS display that is Pantone validated
Pantone validated.
and has a delta E less than 1.
Let's talk about delta E.
So delta E is the measurement of perceived color between 2 colors. The higher the number, the greater the perceived variation. Most people can detect a color variation at a delta E less than 3. But the most trained eye can see color variation down to a delta E less than 1.
That's professionals. We're talking about professionals.
And this is very important, especially if you're working with multiple inputs such as displays or cameras, or you're working across one project with many team members. You really need that color accuracy and that color to be exact throughout your entire work.
And no surprise. And this is one of our flagship system. In fact, we have done more than that.
That's right. We have a complete lineup of creator notebooks that you'll be able to see today. ConceptD 9 for high-end creations. ConceptD 7, thin and light, but powerful enough for video and real-time rendering. ConceptD 5 is the thinnest and the lightest of our creator notebooks.
So there varies mobility, but all of them provides the performance, the colors, the displays that the creators want.
That's right. You'll see a common theme with our creator notebooks, and it's the high quality displays and the silent performance.
And in fact, we actually, before coming out with our product, we look at the details. Rough, we listen to you very carefully, the details, and therefore we do benchmark with the industry, how well we do versus what other people have been doing.
And why not? Why not compare yourself to the heavyweight in this segment? And we've done just that. We know for creators, the color accuracy is very important, and with the Delta E, you could see our ConceptD 9 outperforms ConceptD 7, ConceptD 5 as well. And on the noise front, we've kept them all under 40 decibels. So for sure, you're going to have a very quiet and comfortable working environment.
We are confident that we'll be able to bid, and this is new bid competition. This is new standard for the industry.
Yes.
And next, we'd like to bring to the table to talk about the desktop.
I said we have a lot to show today, and we are.
Here we go.
ConceptD 500, the first of our creator desktops. It's perfect for design and modeling. And it's powered by a 9th generation Intel Core i9 processor and an NVIDIA Quadro RTX 4000. So you can quickly create and animate 3D designs and even visualize your work in real time with ray tracing. So this is great on the performance.
But there's one thing that I noticed is on the top, the wood design. What does that do?
We've paid a lot of attention to all the features and the design that goes into these products. And it's really cool. We have a lot of hidden features. You found it. We have the wireless charging.
This is wireless charging.
Yes. And then we also have a headset cradle. So it really provides a lot of functionality on
Headset
top
cradle here.
of the performance. And creators also crave that user experience. And then with ConceptD 500, we've also utilized our thermal expertise, and we've created an efficient cooling system that will also bring the noise level down to less than 40 decibels.
Sam, very quiet, very powerful, wonderful color.
Yes, and additionally, we're also working with industry software partners to ensure our systems are optimized to run different solutions. So for example, ConceptD 500 already has PTC certification, so this is great.
That's wonderful. But you know, this is beautiful, this is wonderful, but we have something even more powerful. ConceptD 900. Let's look at it. ConceptD 900 is a powerhouse. Let's look at it.
Don't be intimidated. This is the powerhouse of our desktop lineup, and it's perfect for simulation and rendering. Its top-in-its-class performance is fueled by dual Intel Xeon Gold processors and an NVIDIA Quadro RTX 6000 professional graphics card. So this means creators will have significantly less downtime, and they'll be able to fly through projects like multiple complex 3D modeling, massive renderings, and VR simulations. So this will allow for more productivity.
Wonderful system have to come with wonderful display. Today, we'd like to introduce our monitor, our professional use monitor. Angelica, let's talk about our ConceptD CP7.
So the perfect complement to a solid piece of hardware like ConceptD 500, ConceptD 900 is a high quality display. And for video and animation, ConceptD CP7 offers a 27-inch 4K ultra high definition IPS display. And this is also Pantone validated and offers a Delta E less than 1. So this is going to be color accurate, a wide color gamut. And speaking about video and animation, we also have G-Sync Ultimate technology, and we have a display HDR 1000. So this basically means that your colors will have cinematic colors. You'll be able to see contrast. It'll be a beautiful viewing experience.
Another area very important will be frame rate.
That's right. We have the added bonus of a high frame rate. So you'll be able to see your objects and special effects without any ghosting, and you ensure a smooth and realistic playback. So ConceptD CP7, it's the first 4K monitor to combine a wide color gamut, superb color accuracy, and a high refresh rate.
That sounds great, but we also have the CM7.
That's right, we have another monitor too. It is for print and graphic designers who need a larger viewing space and exceptional brightness and contrast.
So this is 27 and CM7 will be 32.
32 inches 4K IPS display, perfect for multitasking.
Multitasking, multi-screens.
Multitasking, multi-screens, you have easy access to all your software toolbars, and it offers a wide color gamut with 99% Adobe RGB, a delta E less than 1, meaning, again, we have a wide color range and best in color accuracy.
And one of the reasons why they're able to do such a good job in color is the backlight. Let's talk a little bit about the backlight.
Its key features is 1,152 mini LED local dimming zones. Each of these zones can be independently set so that very bright and very dark shades can be displayed simultaneously. So if you're looking for superior image contrast and you want to see very specific details to stand out, this is the product for you. It's ideal for print and graphic design. And again, it's the first tailor-made 4K monitor for graphic professionals, and we're featuring precise color accuracy, a wide color gamut, and highly detailed local
That's
dimming.
wonderful. And we also understand for professional developers, creators, they need more than just monitors.
To round out our visual experience is our virtual reality and our mixed reality headsets. And we've been collaborating with many software partners to ensure our devices are optimized with the latest software tool sets for VR experiences. And some examples are Autodesk VRED Professional and PiSquare with StarVR 1. We have a complete lineup of creator products that you'll be able to see today. As you saw, we have laptops, workstations, displays, virtual realities for 2D, 3D creators, designers, animators, engineers, so much more. And Jason, this is just the beginning of our journey.
We are turning a new chapter for creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much what we have today. We appreciate your time, your attention. Hope you enjoy our session today. And we'll see you next time in Berlin.